Hello, Virgo, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. I have an intuitive message for you today. If you are returning to this channel, this is going to be a little different than usual. So let's get started. We have one card to represent you. Five of Swords. This is defeat, but don't despair yet. We don't have the full picture. We have the Four of Wands, optimism for what pushes you forward. Five of Wands, rivalry for what holds you back. Okay. You know, this is a positive message, really, because this is telling you it's time to step away from that with which you've been fighting, whether it's another person or a situation or something that you just simply, no matter what you do, cannot control. This Five of Cups is saying it's time to just cut your losses and walk away. There's nothing we can do to shift this situation. What is going to get in your way, Virgo, is thinking that you can, and then you end up just being in this constant struggle where there's no progress made. You're not actually moving, or the situation's not actually changing. My guides are giving me the image of a hamster on a wheel. So no matter how fast you run and how many times that hamster wheel goes around, you're still staying in the same place. Okay? So this reading is saying to you gently, it's time to just cut your losses and move on. Now, the Four of Feathers here is giving you the message that when you choose to focus on positive things, God, you know, this is going to sound really saccharine, so I think I'm going to just put it out there and then explain it. When you focus on the positive things, then you will move forward faster. So positive things include what I've learned, what I'm going to do differently next time, what I know is going to be better in the future. Okay, so focusing on the growth that you have gleaned from this situation rather than beating yourself up. When I see these two energies combined, I feel like that is a possibility as well. The mind going through over and over and over and over again. Well, what didn't I do? What should I have done? What couldn't I have done? How could I have made this be different? And this is my fault, it fell apart. This is my fault, it didn't work. All of that is not going to work. That's not going to help you move forward at this time. So this Four of Feathers looks to the future, but it also looks, in fact, I didn't notice this before, the groundhogs are actually facing into the polar bear. They're saying it's good that you've walked away. This was the right time. You're doing the right thing. There's a lot of hope in this card, and it knows, these cards know that when you get yourself out, the situation really is going to improve for you. The only thing you don't want to do is get into that thought wheel, that thought loop of, well, this was my fault. Well, yet again, I failed. Well, yet all of those negative things. That's just not helpful. Okay, what I see is when you decide to cut your losses and move on, then you get some really positive opening up, some positive energy opening up. I'm not seeing specific details like a promotion or a relationship coming in. I'm not really seeing that. But what I am seeing is an energy shift, an energy that shifts from futility to warmth and growth and movement. I also want to say comfort, like it's going to be more comfortable in this Four of Feathers energy. Okay, let's see if we can extend your message out a little bit. Three of Swords, mourning and joy. Okay, my guides wanted me to do it this way. Now these are interesting blue cards, lots of blue. Okay. There's going to be a period where because you've cut your losses and walked away and you've shifted the situation, there's going to be a period of grief where you're going to feel like, okay, well, I need to sit here and be sad about this situation. When that happens, Virgo, make sure that you are reaching out to your people, to your community. Prairie dogs are in a community, and this Three of Swords card talks a lot about community as well. That grief is not to be done by just one person. It needs to be shared and witnessed by other people so that you can heal from it. Because what's waiting on the other side, look at that joy, Ace of Cups. And here's where I do feel they're giving me confirmation about new opportunity, new relationship, new chance for love to be shared. Okay? These two cards together are so good, so positive. The optimism and the joy doesn't get better. So once you're through that period of mourning, you will find this lightness and this joy that are going to come out. This bird is running on the water. So he's so light that he doesn't sink into those emotions, right? He's just running and having a great time. So Virgo, it's pretty cut and dry. The biggest challenge for you is going to be two things: reaching out to others for help with the grieving process, and being very disciplined in your mind about not letting it go to self-deprecating places, to those they're really self-wounding places where you beat yourself up and think that there was something you could have done differently to cause a different outcome. The point is that you couldn't have. And thinking that you could have is not going to change the outcome anyway. Okay? So, I think we're going to wrap it up there, Virgo. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your journey with me. Always love to hear from you, so if you'd like to reach out with a comment, that's very welcome. If you need help with this process where this touched you, but you're like, no, there's still more, I need more information, please check out my website, soulguidancewithadriana.com. I'm here to support people that really want to move forward and really want to get to that next level of a higher vibration. So if that is you, please reach out, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.